just to get us by. Sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give you back to hold on to, to hold on to, to hold on to.
No place to call my own. Yeah, I'm hoping if somebody brings me home. Tell me you're not lost that I see. Tell me that you're listening to me, feeling misplaced. Someone rescue me. Someone rescue me. If someone take me, I'm floating. Someone save me,
Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco, says, one hand right below the taco, ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it, soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reefkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in, it's Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being part of it wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I am Hefty Goof, Sports.Gaming, left side of your screen. It is an absolute pleasure to get to hang out with you for a total of 3 hours up until 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We have Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News coming up at 6:25 a.m. Pacific time today, and then we'll play a couple of games, have some birthdays coming up at 6:50 a.m. Pacific time, and all sorts of stuff for you on said platforms. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. It's been about a week.
Right.
This whole Thursday, Friday only shows is getting old.
It's like we always say, weekdays 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, mostly just Thursdays and Fridays. That's the mantra that we've always had for a long, long time.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It is good to see folks who are joining us in chat. 43 after 5 o'clock, we had IMJF Downs here. Always appreciate you being here, Downs.
A warm welcome to official GMS cartographer and diagramographer, I am JF Downs.
Drew Mega is here as well. Whoever may show up, you'll never know, but we're excited to see you when you do get here. Thank you for being here. Drew Mega did say, I thought you were off all week, so if you do know others who are like, wait, what? They're here? And would be interested in stopping by, you're always welcome to let them know as well. It's going to be a little bit of recapping. We'll tell you what we were up to whilst we were gone. I think it should be pretty okay, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Pretty okay.
We had a lot of fun. I took a trip to Montana, hung out with Ask Jeff of Ask Jeff, which is Ask Jeff. Ask Jeff. So,
did you ask him anything?
As I say, the funny thing, I didn't think I asked him anything the whole time we were there.
Oh man, what a waste!
Kind of a missed opportunity, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. We should call him and ask him if he was upset that you didn't ask him anything.
Wow. It's just so fast. It's right off the bat. I don't think we're prepared. This might be the fastest Ask Jeff of all time.
It's time for Ask Jeff. It's time for Ask Jeff. Ask Jeff.
It's a little early. I wonder if he's even awake.
Hello.
Were you disappointed that I didn't ask Jeff while I was in person?
Totally.
There you go. Totally. Just totally disappointed.
Next time.
Yeah.
Next time.
I think he was just waking up.
Hey, thanks for the wake up call. I didn't need to be up.
It's gonna turn out that Jeff was like late to a meeting or something like that. We did him a huge favor. We're so nice. Anyone else need a personalized wake up call from GMS? How was your time whilst I was out of town?
It was good. I did lots of sleeping in, which was it was good timing because my wife wasn't feeling well for a few days. I wasn't feeling amazing for a couple days. So the extra sleep was actually pretty helpful, which was good. I realized this morning that I'm gonna be like super behind on my Rocket League Battle Pass because we haven't played it much, and I didn't play it much when we were off. I was playing other things. Well, first of all, the bug that was keeping me from being able to complete Star Wars Jedi Survivor has been patched, so I've been able to get back on that, which is good. So I should be able to get a chunk of that done today, and I should be knocking on the Platinum's door in the next day or so. And then there's a demo out for a game called Lies of P, and we actually saw it. That was the Edward Cullen looking character, the Timothy Chalamet looking character that popped up on the screen last week. And I got to play that, and it's a Souls-like game, like Dark Souls or Bloodborne, really hard, really punishing. I've never played a game like that. I've never. All those games take place in like a kind of fantasy world, and knights and dragons and whatnot, and that's never really been something that grabs me. So I've never played one. But this one's been something I've seen for a while, and I've been interested in. So I played the demo this week, and it's really hard, but I really like it. So when it comes out in September, this might be my first Souls-like game that I play.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big moves. Big moves from Sports.Gaming. It's National Kissing Day, National Pet Choking Prevention Day. It's Be Kinder, Dragon Boat Festival, National Chocolate Eclair Day, National HVAC Tech Day, National Limoncello Day, Positive Media Day, and World Rainforest Day. Those are among the days of the day today.
Nice. I like it. Limoncello.
It might be time for a LaCroix.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, are your preventions in place for Arturo from choking?
I think so. I don't think he's choked on anything.
Just get rid of all the mice and birds. He'll never choke on a thing.
That's true. That's true. He does have the type of collars that break away easily, so that'll prevent him from choking.
Nice. Won't get hung up on tree branches or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll have a story of a bear breaking into a house, stealing pork chops, and hanging out of a window. So Bear might have had a big bender while we were out. And also that's one story next hour. Watermelon snow turning mountains pink and red in Utah. So that's the story that's on the way in the 7 o'clock hour on this morning radio show that plays games. Our question of the day, it's National Onion Ring Day. So we're asking you, what's your favorite onion thing? Because there are a wide variety of ways to use onions. So we're asking you, which is your favorite way to use an onion? You can let us know in the chat. And if you do play exclamation point bingo today, sometimes I answer the topic of the day is one of the X's or the boxes. So you can X that out easily by answering the topic of the day. We'll have that coming up throughout the course of the show. We'll do a list of the day and sports next hour.
Sports.
Yeah. I am having an interesting ride. So had strep throat a week ago and took some antibiotic to clear that up, and it worked great. However, it's having a really weird effect on my body now. Right now, it sounds like I am talking to you through a submarine.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing that I thought might have gone away yesterday is now definitely there. It's so weird. I cannot hear myself barely. It's really bizarre.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we do all live in a yellow submarine.
Right. And I acknowledge that there's a story of a submarine that's lost at sea right now, so that was probably bad timing and all of that. But yeah, it's really, really weird.
Yeah, and that's a tragic story and a terrifying story. One of the news stories I skipped over today is there's a submarine exploration game whose sales are spiking right now with that in the news, which is interesting too. Well, I'm sorry you're still feeling crummy, and hopefully hearing stuff gets better.
Yeah, I just hope it's not permanent. So
yeah, I doubt it.
That's good to hear. That's kind of what I needed.
Yeah.
Mel B.
More annoying for a while.
That's fine. I can deal with it for a while. It's like a little air compressor is going off in my head, but like the air compressor is like 6 houses away from me. But it's still there. It's like this light rumble that's just constantly going on in my head. It's really bizarre. Good morning to MLB on YouTube. It's great to see you. I'm going to have breakfast, then watch videos of days I don't know about. Well, I hope you have a fantastic time doing that. And thank you for making GMS part of your day again. Low 5 for you, Sean.
Woo! Love the low 5s.
Gave you a little boop.
A little boop.
Good morning to Element of One. The boys are back in town. It's great to see you, Element. We had a fantastic time away. We figured out, by the way, that this trip was the perfect way to do a trip of that length. It's a road trip. We drive when we go to Montana, and all in all, it takes somewhere between 10 and 12 hours of driving. And we left on a Friday morning, right before noon, and we stayed through about 5 o'clock on Tuesday night, and then we stayed in a hotel halfway in between both times. And trying to break it up that way was a wise move, because we were able to just kind of coast in to our destination on Saturday last week, and then we were able to still kind of have like another full day at our destination before departing, later into the day on Tuesday. And then we went, the rest of the way yesterday. It was the perfect time. I think this is exactly, if you ever have a 10 to 12 hour road trip, leave about midday the day before, go just over halfway, and then stay and go just under halfway the next day. I think it was the perfect way to go.
Nice.
I would also be curious how many people have 12-hour road trips that they're like, oh yeah, we do those all the time. What a fantastic piece of advice, Hefty.
Yeah, it's about how long it takes to get from here to where I lived in Southern California. So I've done that drive a few times, but we usually just stubbornly went all the way through. But
go. And I think in my younger days, that's fine. And if we're in a hurry, like we have to be there by a certain time,
right, we
can totally do that. But if you don't have to, this was a great way to break it up.
And I think with kids, powering all the way through is a lot harder than it used to be.
Agreed. And the nice thing too is our friend doesn't have a pool or anything, so when you do stop at a hotel, 90% of the time they have a pool, and that was nice because then the kids do get some pool time. So I love that show back in the day with Tim the Toolman Taylor, Pool Time. the Pool Man Taylor. Good morning to Groggy or Die. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here today. Oh God, thank you back. It's so hard to entertain myself between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. I have a 24-hour road trip to Colorado, and we did exactly what you're describing. We drove a little longer with substitutes, made it to Kansas City for the first night. Yeah, it worked really well. I think we will even try on the way home next time. Nice. to end up going a little bit over halfway on the way home. It'll be a bigger push. We'd get to our midway point like at 10 or 11 at night instead of 8 or 9 at night. But then the next day is even so much easier. And we've noticed at the end of a road trip, that's when your like tolerance for things is at its lowest. So
yep,
it's probably best to get out of the car. Element says, I could usually do 10 hours straight. I love driving. I do Texas. Or yeah. In Texas, I could see that. Also says, Bloom and Onion Outback would be my favorite onion thing. That is a good answer.
That's a really good answer. Yeah, that might have jumped up to my number one. That's really tasty.
Did you already give us an answer?
I didn't. I do like onion rings a lot. So it being Onion Ring Day, that I'm tempted to make that number one. But I think other than a Bloomin' Onion, because I think that is my number one, is just grilled onions, like on a burger or with with a steak.
Yeah.
On tacos. Yeah, a nice grilled onion is quite tasty.
One of the spots that we ate at was a brewery, and they had a French dip. And I don't remember what qualifies as a French dip. I don't remember if you have to have cheese to make it a French dip, or otherwise it's just like a roast beef sandwich. But this one did have like a Swiss cheese, which is my favorite kind of cheese. And so I love that. But then it had the option for grilled onions and mushrooms. And that was a big add to it. But it was on the biggest hunk of sourdough bread that I've seen in a long time for just a sandwich. Like, it was massive. So enjoyed that quite a bit. If I were to answer this question, the first thing that came to mind was those like onion straws that you put on top of like a hamburger, like at Red Robin.
Those are pretty good too.
Yeah. Because the bloomin' onion is delicious, but I can only eat like, I'm trying to be realistic, maybe a quarter of it if I really was working at it. It's just a lot of grease and onion, but onion rings are great, except for when you bite into an onion ring. If the onion doesn't snap, so that you otherwise pull the whole onion out, then onion rings are not my preferred thing. But both of them are good. So
right, and I think that's the brilliance of the bloomin' onion is you don't have to deal with that. Bite it, and then you get like a little bit of breading with all of the onion, and then you just have 4 more bites of breading that you're like, I still want to eat this because it is the best part, but I feel like I'm cheating. And you eat it anyway.
All right, it's 6:26 West Coast time. It's 9:26 out east. It is 2:26 for those watching GMS in the UK. Thank you for being here. We have missed you. It's great to see you all. Thank you for being here. Groggy or Die talked about Colorado and then said pickled onions on a taco. Why do you hate sauce but love Swiss cheese? Is that a normal, like, is that the normal antithesis of sauce is Swiss cheese? I love Swiss cheese. I like a lot of cheeses, though. I'll also give you compliments that was a nice freaking shot, Sean.
Thank you.
As we would say on the show, you're
correct.
That's work. All right, you can answer the topic of the day. You can do exclamation point bingo. Have a chance to win a $10 bingo, $10 gaming gift card as a result of getting a bingo. Sean has a special song to play for you if you say exclamation point I got bingo, which will be good. Please remember,
it's a pretty good one.
The word of the day is
blue.
Bluey?
Blue.
Perfect.
Let's get the news. The video game headlines you need to know. A summary of the last week, perhaps. Who knows? Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, June 22nd, 2023, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. We're going to talk about something that happened yesterday, because the thing that happened yesterday was something we didn't know was going to happen until after we weren't on the air anymore. So, surprise, there was a Nintendo Direct yesterday, and it was a pretty good one. I always watch these Nintendo Directs through the eyes of Kinda Funny. I watch their react to the Direct because they give good insight, which coincidentally it'd be fun to during one of these live events do a live reaction to their live reaction to the Nintendo Direct. That would be really fun sometime. And so they were commenting through the whole Direct as certain things were announced. That was like, oh yeah, you can tell this is the tail end of the Switch's life cycle, because they're like, oh, well, let's get one of these out, let's remake this, let's get this out. It's like all of the last minute stuff they want to get out on the Switch before they move on to whatever the Switch's successor will be, the Super Switch, or the Switch U, or whatever they go with. The Switch 64 for some reason.
Maybe it'll be the Wii U again.
Maybe they'll call it the Switch, but they'll just add some extra letters. It'll be like the Switch. And there's extra S's, and everyone's like, Nintendo, what are you doing? But it was a pretty good Direct, all in all. The first thing we're going to talk about is the fact that we're getting a new Super Mario Brothers 2D platformer, which looks pretty fantastic. It looks wonderful. It's Super Mario Bros. Wonder. and it's going to be available in October, which is pretty cool. And for part of it, Mario turns into an elephant, which who didn't want Mario the elephant in their platformer?
Naturally.
The game stars the familiar foursome of Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad, but you will also be able to play Daisy and Yoshi in the game. So that'll be pretty cool. And it, like previous newer Super Mario Brothers 2D games, you'll be able to play cooperatively with some friends. Hopefully there's some sort of online co-op, and maybe we could play it together on some sort of morning radio show type platform.
If only such a thing existed. I will if you turn into an elephant.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be an elephant the whole time. So check that out. There's a trailer in the link that we provided. So if you haven't seen it already, I highly suggest watching that because I think it'll be a good time. Always love a good Super Mario Brothers 2D game. They also talked about yesterday a remake of a classic game. That's a remake of the first Super Mario Brothers RPG, and it's getting a full Switch remake, which is fantastic because Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars is a game that I've never gone back and played, and I've always been interested in playing, and now I'll be able to play it on the Switch, which is much more convenient. The game was made in 1996, being remade. The new version, which has updated graphics but otherwise looks faithful to the original, will be released November 17th of this year, which is perfect. That'll give us about a month of playing the Super Mario Brothers 2D game, and then I'll switch over to Super Mario Brothers RPG. It'll be a pretty good fall for Mario games.
Switch? You'll switch?
I'll switch.
Get it? Happy you didn't have that other sound. Thank goodness. That would be a shame.
What other sound?
What have I done?
Where is it?
Yeah, that's right. Find the sound challenge.
Yeah, I think that was one that had issues and went away.
Haha.
Right.
That's why you got snaps
Switch.
now.
It's the same. And then lastly, just to kind of wrap up everything else that was at the Nintendo Direct, because there were a lot of other smaller announcements, some actually big announcements still too, but everything else is just kind of getting grouped into one story. So if you did miss the Nintendo Direct, you can find all the other announcements in the story linked in the chat. Some of the highlights otherwise included a new Detective Pikachu coming to Switch in October, Detective Pikachu 2, which looks ridiculous as every Detective Pikachu title does. We're getting ports of a bunch of games that are coming to Switch that we had already known about in other capacities, like the Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 1 is coming to the Switch. There were other ones they got. Vampire Survivors, which is something a lot of people are excited about. The Batman Arkham trilogy is coming to Switch. I don't know. I wouldn't want to play that on my Switch, but if you do, it's there. And then some smaller titles that are coming over the next few months, including a WarioWare Move It game, which is a collection of micro game party games, which looks ridiculous. A lot of Joy-Con movements and dancing and make all your friends look ridiculous. We got some updated looks at Pikmin 4, which is releasing next month on July 21st, which I'm very excited about. Definitely going to be playing that. And they also announced a Princess Peach standalone game that will be out sometime this year. So for all of the trailers and all of the announcements, head over to the article that is in the chat, or just watch the Nintendo Direct. It was about, 30, 45 minutes. It was pretty good.
Well, that's not that bad. I always imagine like these showcases and big directs and stuff taking like an hour and a half. But yeah, 30, 45 minutes isn't bad.
No, the Nintendo Directs are usually more bite-sized, which is about right. So we'll keep an eye out on all of the Switch stuff coming out over the next couple months, and hopefully get to play some of those games on air. But for now, always last, never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine, out on the PlayStations, the Xboxes, Switch, and PC. That's a follow-up to Super Meat Boy. I think it's more of a puzzle game this time around. So check that out. Feed All Monsters is out on PC. Final Fantasy 16 is out on the PlayStation 5. Forever Skies is out on PC. Harmony: The Fall of Reverie is out on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S/X. Hubris is out on PlayStation 5. Nimbus Infinity out on PC. Nova Land's out on PC. Railway Empire 2 out on Switch. Rice Bowl Restaurant out on Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Mars First Logistics out on PC.
You haven't missed a beat.
No, can't keep me up.
Can't stop, won't stop. Nice work. Congratulations to Mars First Logistics. It beat out Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine.
I knew too much about that one. That one wasn't name alone. Yeah, that's a big one today. Not as big as Final Fantasy 16, but still big.
Yeah, that's what happens. Sean's always keeping track of the meat machines. So,
Yeah, gotta keep an eye on those meat machines and those Dr. Fetuses.
all right, congratulations, Mars First Logistics. It could become our name of the month. If it does, you'll have a chance to win it, especially if you're a Patreon subscriber, because you always get a first crack at our names of the months. When we announce those, you can find out more about becoming a Patreon subscriber at patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. Thank you, Sports.Gaming, for today's news.
You betcha.
All right, there you go. It is now 6:36 on the West Coast. Good morning and nice chat to Gabe Pride.
Nice chat.
Fantastic to have you here this morning, Gabe Pride. Thank you for being part of the show. Our topic of the day has to do with onions. What is your favorite onion thing? Because today is National Onion Ring Day. Coming up, we'll give you some more fun facts about National Onion Ring Day. Groggy says, let's get our Switch on, and then had to clarify, Mean Meat Machine. Yeah, that's what he said. Those were the words that left his mouth.
It's a mean meat machine.
Hopefully the animals were tended to nicely whilst we were gone, because Sean didn't leave his house. It was just me. I was the one who decided to go out and about. That's what rhymes with house. There's animals that we say. Animals 3. Let's meet them. Meet them. Are they filled with glee? Actually, if I remember right, last I checked on Bear, he's been watching the entire DVD set of the show Glee.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
Does Bear Ever get sick of Eagle the Mathematical's feathers being in his face?
Yes. Yeah, I've gotten multiple emails about it.
Bear doesn't talk to you, just sends you emails?
He wants the paper trail.
Oh, smart. Always cover your tracks, Bear.
Yep.
Especially when you have crappy menagerie managers, like Sean, apparently.
Mediocre menagerie manager.
That's better. Alliteration is important. Oh, you made Bob happy.
Nice.
I haven't checked in with Bob personally since I got home, but he seemed like he was doing all right while I was gone.
Yeah, I slipped him some food. I had to come over and take care of Hefty Floof, and I slipped him some food as well.
Smelling through the box hole.
Did you not actually give it to him? You just put it outside of his box?
I thought he could reach it. Can he not reach it? No.
Turns out. No. Jeez.
No.
Sorry, Bob. You know what's worse than being hungry is being able to smell your food just 2 feet away.
Bob
Not being able to
is
get it.
good with it.
Oh, he already forgives you.
Perfect.
Wow.
Thanks, Bob.
Bob
Also, you should
likes
probably
it.
clean up all that food.
I noticed there was a whole bunch of ants in our garage. I didn't realize why. All right, onion powder. It's essential cooking spice. That's a good answer to it, because we're asking what's your favorite onion thing. That was Gabe Pride's answer. And yeah, I mean, herbs, spices, all that stuff. It doesn't have to be like an actual dish, right?
Yeah. That's a good answer. I use lots of onion powder.
That's right. If you want to check that off your bingo card, you can. If Game Pride you would like to play today, ! Bingo is the way to go. Let's tell you the story that we're tracking at this hour. It is now 6:39 on this morning radio show.
You can news if you wanna.
That plays games, and this story comes to you courtesy of Ben Hooper of UPI. Please find the podcast, The Odd News Minute from UPI. It's available wherever podcasts are sold. Speaking of bears doing bear stuff, this is another bear that was found dangling out a window after stealing some pork chops. Ben Hooper of UPI has the story. A bear broke into a Colorado home, feasted on pork chops before being caught on camera dangling from a second-floor window. A video captured by the neighbor shows the bear hanging out of a Steamboat Springs house while he and his family were away. The bear was apparently trying to find its way out of the residence after breaking in through a first-floor window. The animal eventually found its way back out through the window it had originally used as an entrance. Said the bear had raided the kitchen of the home, including some leftover pork chops.
Love pork chops.
I
I'm watching the video now, and it is a bear style bear. Bear? Was this you? Did you go to Colorado this week?
I mean, it was raining all week in Oregon, so
That's true.
time to get out of the house or out of the state into someone else's house.
And I haven't made pork chops in a while, so maybe he was really had a hankering for some pork chops.
If I remember, I think I saw this on like a news station or something like that originally. The bear like kind of plows through the upstairs window and then catches itself and then pulls itself back in, right?
Yeah. It's a cute little video.
Bears were working on those delts.
Yeah, he's been doing lots of pull-ups. those lats are in peak performance mode.
Cracked.
That's what Bear. All right, there you go. There's a story that we're tracking at this hour. Next hour, we'll tell you about watermelon snow in Utah, which sounds like a Harry Styles mashup or something.
Yeah, I love that song. Watermelon Snow.
It's watermelon snow high. Nice shot. I tried to block it. Look at this. Look at this challenge I put on it. Whee! I went like I jumped like I do in real life.
You got some air.
It's like an inch or two off the ground. We're gonna have sports coming up in about an hour. Yesterday, the Angels and Dodgers played. Was that the first game of their series?
It was game 2.
Okay. Because we didn't end up watching.
Ended much like game 1.
Well, I didn't end up watching as much of it after I left your house. But I think we're together again today, actually.
Nice.
So, another one. This is Rocket League.
Ooh.
Yeah, onion powder, onion rings. Bloomin' onion was a good suggestion from chat. We had the onion straws that I brought up that you usually put on a burger. Lots of great choices.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of onions.
Well, and that's, I mean, we didn't even talk about like green onion. Green onion's delicious.
Yeah. I'm not even opposed to just some fresh raw onion.
Yeah. Oh, pickled
Salad
onions.
or on a burger.
Yeah, pickled onions was brought forward by chat. Nice shot. Yeah, I have long said like on a hamburger, like a good quality cheeseburger, like the veggies that come with it make the burger. Because you can have a delicious like cheeseburger, but when it's just bun and burger, like it could be so much more. If you have a really good lettuce, onion, and tomato, like that changes the game.
Yeah, indeed. Especially if it's nice and fresh.
Right. And I like red onion too. Like you were talking about just raw onion. You know, having a nice like red onion on a salad or something like that is pretty okay. And then especially in like pico de gallo or something like that. Like the
Mm-hmm.
really good red onion can make a big difference.
Indeed. I'm gonna have to cook something with onion today.
Nice. No credit for an assist? Man,
Nope.
this game is tough. Oh, they hit it there. Okay, I thought I made contact with it. Okay, fine.
I would have given it to you anyway.
Yeah. I did hit it in the corner. I mean, come on. In regular soccer, that would have been totally an assist. You know, anytime in regular soccer you hit it off the wall. Yes. Nice shot. Thanks, me. I thought that hit you
Confusing the defense. Yeah, I thought it did too, but I'll take it.
All right, we're down 3-0. What happens next? That's like that. Wasn't that part of King George's songs in Hamilton? What comes next?
Yeah. What does come next?
Yeah, overall it was a successful vacation chat. How have you been while we were gone? Anything important or critical happen whilst we were gone? A reminder today is National Kissing Day, National Chocolate Eclair Day, and National Limoncello Day. Do you have any idea why that's spelled Limon?
No. I do not.
Is that the thing that's kind of part lime, part lemon?
Oh, could be. Limon.
Like a lemon zombie? Or mutant. Never mind. That'd be a dead lemon. Uh-oh, that's unfortunate. Thanks for saving my butt. All right, we got a minute 15 left of this, and then we're going to do birthdays this day in gaming history. So if we missed a birthday anytime between last Friday and today, please let us know. We'll have that coming up for you at 6:50 this morning.
Like maybe if there was a birthday like on Monday.
Right. If you know someone celebrating a birthday from the audience, then yeah, definitely tell everybody about those kind of birthdays. Maybe it was on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Nah, but what if it was Monday?
Then that's in the past. No, except for Monday. No one gets to celebrate a birthday from Monday. It went 18, 20, 21. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Also, final hour crew today, we're going to play more Nosy Little Fly, which was our name of the month. We've played that the last couple of Thursdays. Losers. We tried to make a pretty stellar comeback, but we're losers.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good.
Ear itches. All right, there we go. It's a 6:48 West Coast time, 9:48 out east. It's 2:48 for those watching GMS in the UK. For what it's worth, Sean was MVP of that first game that we played this morning. I did not score under 100 either game, so.
Nope. Sorry, bingo players.
Yeah. You only get a little bit from me, but not everything. You just get.
And Hefty has a UK hat on.
That's all you get from me. So. Down says, is the kid still on the balloons? I didn't check on the kid yet. We're gonna kind of throw open the curtain and see if he's still chilling out back there.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he's fine.
But do we have to like pay extra out of our bank of balloons to like have the kid hang there while we're out of town?
No, I think he does it for free.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah.
A monster just sits there and starves the whole time.
Yeah. As he's done for months, because he doesn't get anything from us anymore.
That's true. Yeah, we used to feed that monster every so often, and now since October-ish, it has starved. I'm surprised the monster's even trying anymore.
It's very sad. Poor monster.
Down says that monster is hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, this monster might be hangry by this point. Really pissed off. Yeah. I would laugh if we lose our streak, and instead of the monster just kind of gulping it up in one fell swoop, there's like mutilation and blood just starts squirting everywhere.
maybe we fall and he's just like, no, I've gone vegetarian. It's been so long, I've just started eating.
Yeah, this human no longer sounds appealing.
No, pass. I'll have this apple, thank you.
All right, let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you know someone celebrating birthdays, someone who's churning another year older today or any time between the time that we messed up Monday, then please let us know, because we would like to celebrate with you. All right, birthdays segment. We're going to start with celebrity birthdays today, because I actually didn't have anyone on my list prior to the show starting. Do you have anyone on your list, Sean?
Just a celebrity birthday for Monday.
You mean Garfield? Garfield the cat had a birthday on Monday. I know this for a fact.
Is it Garfield's birthday? Wow.
Yeah, so Garfield
Happy
turns
birthday, Garfield.
147 or something like that. I don't know. I think I'm overestimating how long that cartoon has been around.
Monday was also the birthday of one person who hosts the show.
That's perfect. Good job.
I don't want to spoil it.
Good job, Bear Bear.
So.
Good job. Happy birthday. Fine, yeah. I had a birthday on Monday, so there you go. To me, it's my birthday song. It isn't very long. I will admit, so I don't do good with the whole my birthday thing, and so I was like, oh, I'm in Montana. Sean, who's very good at celebrating people's birthdays, I was like, I won't get all the pomp and circumstance and all that stuff that Sean usually makes happen for me, and Jeff and his wife went all out. They brought me a cake. He brought me a whole bunch of beverages. He's like, we're going to take you out for your birthday. So I didn't escape much of the pomp and circumstance. So.
Good.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you, Downs. Thank you for everyone. So yeah, it was good, except for every day of my life since having my birthday, since turning 40. I've had some sort of like new ailment. So
You're just a walking cliche. I turned 40 and now this is broken. Now this is going on.
it really has been like that so far, 100%. So
Can't wait for you to wake up tomorrow morning and you're threw your back out.
It's gonna happen. Oh, actually, I'm so happy you're in chat, Scott Chick. We did also have another birthday while we were gone, right? Because this dates back to the 17th. Which was Friday, right? We were on the air Friday.
We were on the air Friday the 16th.
But the 16th. So yeah, the 17th was Saturday. That means Scott Chick had the baby. So
Woo!
We had a literal birthday while we were off the air. So to you, Scott Chick, and if you have a name that you're willing to share with us, we will definitely wish your offspring the full birthday service. But if not, we can wait. Or if it's not safe for the internet. Sam. To you, Sam. It's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
Yeah. Has Sam been dealing with hearing issues and hives on them? Or the same person, if that's the case. Jeez, being allergic to medication is kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it's not ideal, that's for sure.
At least I know now. I will admit, though, I can no longer say, are you allergic to anything? And go, Not to my knowledge. I actually have something to answer in that question. So
Nice.
I look like the dragon from The Sword in the Stone when Merlin says, "I'm a disease." Remember that part? And then the dragon gets all sick.
I do remember that part.
That's what I look like today. No, seriously, Scott Chick, I hope everyone's happy and healthy, and congratulations on your kiddo. That's a big deal. Big deal. All right. Today, celebrity birthday. Singer and actor Kris Kristofferson turns 87.
Wow. 87, that's old. And fun fact, he voiced a character in the video game Fallout New Vegas.
I've got another confession to make.
I thought Kris Kristofferson wasn't a real person. I thought people just used that name as one of those placeholder names. There's actually someone out there who's named Kris Kristofferson.
Yeah.
Interesting. Today, musician Todd Rundgren turns 75.
Fun fact, he was the producer for Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell album.
I wanna rock and roll. Oh, nope, that's not it.
He probably does want to rock and roll all night, though.
It's the Bang on the Drum song. Why can't I not remember it anymore? I wanna bang on the drum all day. That's not it. Have I lost my musical lyric
Is that
recall?
what's wrong with your ears?
I can no longer sing. It's all over. Today, actress Meryl Streep turns 74.
Nice. Fun fact, she was the narrator for the 2019 film Museum Town.
Museum Town. I don't recall hearing that. What's Museum Town about?
I have no idea.
This was 2019. Oh, it's a documentary. Interesting.
About museums?
Maybe. Let's see if we have a plot here on IMDb. I mean, do you have plots for documentaries? Storylines. You have storylines. Okay. Yeah, we can make this work. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Here's the storyline for the 2019 documentary narrated by Meryl Streep, Museum Town. A rural American town suffering economically from factory closures finds an unconventional route to recovery with the help of all caps, mass, capital M, lowercase o, capital C, capital A.
Nice.
It's not build up. 2017's Museum Town. Narrated by Meryl Streep. Cyndi Lauper, the singer, turned 70 today.
Fun fact, Cyndi has 16 Grammy nominations over the course of her career.
How many wins? Grammys edition. Hit the music.
At least this one isn't one where someone's had one. So
Yeah.
Can you give me the date? When was Cyndi Lauper's last Grammy nomination?
Should be able to get that. Her latest Grammy nomination was for Best Musical Theater Album for Kinky Boots during the 59th Annual Grammy Awards.
Now cross-referencing.
Which was 2017.
Oh, okay. That's not that long ago. Man, Cindy's had a career. I mean, hot start from what I know Cyndi Lauper mostly for, which was, as a singer and a performer. I'm going to go I think we're batting over 250. Let's go 5 wins on 16 nominations.
Nice. So for 16 nominations, Cyndi Lauper has 2 wins.
Incorrect.
What?
Yeah, only 2 wins.
No, this game is... That's not okay. So...
Yeah, she hit it right out the bat during the 27th Annual Grammy Awards, which she was nominated for Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and her She's So Unusual album. She won Best New Artist that year. And then it wasn't until, where is it? The 56th annual, so that's 2016, for Best Musical Theater Album, Kinky Boots. Was she nominated 2 years in a row for that album?
Can you get nominated for an album twice in a row?
That doesn't seem like that's how that works, but I don't know. Maybe it was... Oh, I guess it was the 56th and 59th. Maybe it was the album for, like, the actual, like, stage production, and then the album for some sort of, like, movie.
This is why this game is so silly. It takes us down too many rabbit holes. 2 wins, that's a shame. Today, actor Bruce Campbell is 65.
Fun fact, he's related to actor Billy Campbell.
I don't know who either of those two are.
I don't either.
TV host Carson Daly is 50 today.
His middle name is Jones.
Carson Jones Daly. This is like Hey, It's Brendan's joke, where it's like, if you knew Carson Daly well before you turned 50, take your pain medication today, because when I was young, Carson Daly was young. Get it?
Yep.
That's the way time works. Actor Donald Faison turns 49.
I love Donald Faison. He also appeared in an episode of DC's Legends of Tomorrow as the hero Booster Gold.
That's a good name. Last but not least, actress Alicia Lacey Garanson turns 49.
Fun fact, like her Roseanne character, she's originally from a town in Illinois.
I know we don't have any drummer birthdays. Do you have any other birthdays that you were eager to tell people about?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. We do have actor Chris Limoncello. It turned 69 today.
Nice.
All right, there you go. That's your birthdays. This day in gaming history, as we say good morning and nice chat to Austin Attack 12. It's good to see you today. Thank you for being here this morning. Today's this day in gaming history. We start off, Sean, with the year that we start off with, 1992, which means you have a chance to play lawsuit or not a lawsuit.
Not a lawsuit.
Whoa. Bob plays the didgeridoo. Your answer is locked in. You said not a lawsuit to 1992 when Data West releases the Rainforest 3 video game for the PC Engine in Japan.
Correct.
R-A-Y-Z, nope, that's an X, X-A-N-B-E-R. Rainforest.
Yeah, I think so.
I never was going to play another Ray Zanber after Ray Zanber 2.
That's where that was their peak.
We have a video on our YouTube channel where we talk about Ape Escape with a former guest on the show. 1999, Sony releases Ape Escape for PlayStation in the US. 1999.
Nice. I wonder if that ape ever escaped.
If it's anything like Bob, no, there's no chance. Never get out of the box. 2 years later, in 2001, Nintendo released Game Boy Advance in the UK. In 2004, Capcom put out Mega Man Anniversary Collection. That was for GameCube, Game Boy Advance, and PlayStation 2.
Nice.
And in 2010, Activision releases Transformers War for Cybertron for PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360.
I bet that was a high-quality game.
Well, I think, have we talked about this? What's like the best movie video game? Because, I mean, even going back to like E.T., which was an amazing movie for the time, it was the world's worst video game ever made. In fact, I was watching the CinemaSins for Ready Player One, and at the very end of that game, it has to do with an Atari game, and on a big board of possibilities for the Atari game as they're trying to solve this like mystery, instead of saying E.T. on that board, it says extraterrestrials with an S. And some think that Steven Spielberg, who directed both movies, being like, I don't want to give acknowledgement to the disaster of a video game that surrounded my big hit.
That makes sense.
So, yeah. All right, we can do that someday. KLAF / anyone, remind me to make topic of the day sometime. Best video game movie video games. So
Nice.
I'm sure there's got to be one. All right, coming up next hour, we'll do our list of the day. Top 10 onions. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Top
It was
10
surprising. It was a surprisingly good list.
Okay. All right. Curated for you, chat. We'll do top 10 onions coming up in about 20, 30 minutes from now. We'll also have sports.
All
right. It's an interesting hearing day, but we're going to keep going. Hour number 2 on the way. Thank you for being part of it on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
It's like a battle every day. Burning as we watch our feelings fade. You're always making my mistake. Promise myself I'm not to blame. I think I'm ready now, ready now, ready now. And I'm so over you dragging me down. Just wanna let it out, let it out, let it out. Feel so free, gonna shout it out loud. Without you I'm limitless. There's nothing that you can do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. Without you I'm limitless. There's nothing that you can do to break my spirit or shatter.
This city, and I think there's 3 of them, but they're the same one.
Oh, okay. Like a chain, but mobile chain.
I was thinking more magic. It's like, imagine the magic school bus, but
Perfect.
it can be in
With
3
ice cream.
places at once. Because I'll leave like one section of town and then like make a turn to the other section of town and be like, oh look, it's there too. But how?
Do they have all the like poorly formed cartoon character ice cream treats? Because those were my favorite.
I don't even
The
know what
Ninja
those are.
Turtles that just look like green blobs, but with a gumball for an eye. The SpongeBob SquarePants that's not quite square anymore, but still yellow.
It's like
Those are fun.
it's like we should have taken some more time on these.
Yeah.
And transport mistakes were made. 2 at home to Miami. The Marlins beat the Mets.
Go Marlins.
Mets are still 44-24 on the year. Meanwhile, Chris Ami's LA Dodgers lost to Cleveland in LA 5-3. The Oakland Hays, a 4-0 win over Kansas City in Oakland. And the Toronto Honey Badgers, a 10-9 victory over Austin Tech's New York Yankees. Now the Angels won 4-0 on Father's Day at Seattle. The Angels are now 33-36. Remember, they had a 14-game losing streak, but they are now just 3 games under 500 and a mere 9.5 games back of the Astros, your second-place Los Angeles Angels.
We're on a 3D game winning streak, also known as a Mariners series.
Get wrecked, Mariners fans. Pluto?
No, it's not.
Do you know what it is?
No,
Oh,
don't.
you made me think of. You had it.
It's probably hedgehog.
It's probably hedgehog.
In space. Down's guess is orange sun. I'm gonna guess O for orange.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
I'm doing.
Exclamation point. Plus sign, plus sign, plus sign.
Easy there, guy.
How I do it too.
Crack a window. Wait, don't crack a window.
Oh,
Wait. We got sabotaged by our own guy?
no,
Look at
it's
the name.
You're welcome.
No, this is Bob 7.
Beep boop beep boop.
Our Bob's
Bob
at
likes
least
it.
Bob number 3.
Who are the first 2 Bobs?
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Wait. Has Bob been passing away and you've been just replacing Bob with a new Bob and I haven't noticed?
Maybe.
Oh my, you didn't have the heart to tell me that we lost our first 2 Bobs?
No, I can't tell you that. I hope it's a Batman themed bicycle, not a motorcycle.
Does he have a little bell?
Ding ding, ding ding.
Rachel. That's what it
That'd be
says. You ring it 3 times and it says Rachel.
So I'm super excited for Gotham Knights. I think it'll be a fun game. I'm gonna play as Nightwing, and no one can stop me. And hopefully I'll get to play it with some friends.
Is this a co-op?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks pretty good.
Okay. With even more Gotham.
It's the most Gotham-y Gotham yet.
Well, you won't find any more Gotham in a video game.
Now it's 25% more Gotham. In our next news story, it's up to you.
It's a choose your own adventure name in the morning.
Who knows? I like the emphatic. Why pizza? Like pizza murdered my family.
I think there'd be more letters involved. I'm gonna guess this one's intended to be like, why pizza? Kind of like, who are you? Why pizza?
Are you pizza?
Well, because pizza's delicious. I absolutely sorry, no, not like what you enjoy about pizza. I'm just asking like, why pizza? Because I'm really good at making pizza. No, not like what you excel at culinarily. But why pizza? I do like the concept of pizza murdering my family. Well, they'd be pretty okay. Okay.
So yummy.
It is good to see you. Thank you for being here. We are big fans of music on the show.
Carly Rae Jepsen and Garfunkel.
And using that knowledge of the famous duo, Jepsen and Garfunkel, we also made a restaurant called Tacos Maybe. Or, wait.
I'm most excited for all the people that come only because like one spouse goes, what do you want for dinner? And the other one goes, tacos maybe? And then they end up at our place.
But Downs wrote Taco Maybe, and I kind of wanted to just say taco. And like, can you only get one at a time?
Maybe.
Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card.
There's nothing that you could do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. Oh, I'm telling you I am fearless. So limitless, limitless. I am fearless. I am ready now.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for being part of it wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. That is sports.gaming, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. It is the Thursday edition of the show, June 22nd, 2023. It's our first show of the week, but I would never say Monday because that's not true, nor would anyone likely no one would be a big fan of mine if I were to say that today is Monday. They would have lost many, many days this week.
You were just thinking about onions, and you're like, Thursday.
Onion Thursday.
Thursday.
So delicious. By the way, right as we signed out of last hour, Big Fat Fun stopped by. Good morning to you, BFF.
Nice chat.
Said number 1, Bloomin' to the answer for what is your favorite onion thing. So right along with you there.
It's a good answer.
Could they make them smaller?
You just need to share them with more people.
Yeah. Okay. Need more friends.
Yeah.
Could I get like a single onion instead of like a giant onion? No, we can't do that, but we do recommend you get more friends. Oh. That makes sense.
Did I just get bullied by Outback?
Jeez. I'm here to have dinner with you. You're supposed to serve me. You did. You got served. An insult.
They're so good.
All right, Mel B's here again. Businesses, good to see you. Hey, it's Brendan. Good to see you as well.
Nice chat.
Big Fat Fun actually asked, can they make them bigger? Those aren't big enough for you? Damn. They're gigantic. And also, where do those onions come from?
The onion store?
Because onions don't actually grow that big, do they?
They can, yeah. Wow. And then it's the way it's cut and then fanned out makes it look bigger.
Interesting.
It's how you trim it.
We're getting behind the scenes secrets about the Outback Steakhouse that you never would have gotten anywhere else. Sean's like, I don't actually work at the Outback Steakhouse. I just play one on TV.
I am not affiliated with any backs. I guess I am affiliated with backs.
Yeah, that's true.
Not Outbacks.
Well, you put them in backs. Did you just come up with a new tagline in partnership with Outback Steakhouse?
I think so.
To Big Fat Fun's credit, says, I'm not small fat fun. That's true. It's true.
That's a good line.
So for supper, I'm thinking about getting rotisserie bites with regular onion rings. That sounds pretty okay, Mel B.
Correct.
Nice work. I hope everyone's week has been good so far. If you want to give us a synopsis of your week, you can let us know. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we'll give you top 10 onions for our list of the day. Also later on the show, 7:50 Pacific time, we're going to give you sports. I'm trying to make my ears stop rumbling. Every time I blow my nose, it goes away for, well, it lessens for about 10 seconds.
Gotcha. So you should just always be blowing your nose.
Great. So chat, I'm going to be off mic for the rest of the show, just constantly blowing my nose. Yeah. Brendan, we were talking about you earlier because I am experiencing exactly what you would expect, where I am now 40 years old, and every day of my 40s so far, I've had some new ailment. So, yeah, pretty much living through, my body breaking down at 40.
Yep. This is it.
Yeah, it's good run. Thank you, Andrew, for the like on Facebook Gaming, thumbs up on Facebook Gaming, and YouTube always do us a great amount of good. Plus can get you a bingo square. Do exclamation point bingo right now to grab your bingo card. The word of the day today is blue, obludi, obludi.
Bluey.
Blue. Rocket League, we have split so far. Or have we not won a game yet?
Yeah. No, we haven't 1-1 for the first hour.
Okay. All right. I did. You'd be proud of me. So while I leave the house, most of the time I turn all my electronics off. I turn the power to them off. Just to avoid any weird things that could happen. So I got home yesterday and turned everything back on. I also turned my PlayStation on so that it could do any updates that might exist instead of us missing a Rocket League game.
Nice work.
Brendan goes, lol, you say my body is breaking down, and that reminds me of Brendan. No. No. It's just you always say something like, if you're feeling nostalgic right now or something like that, reminder to take your back medication or something like that. So you always have some fun line about that. That's what I'm thinking about. Mel B says, Chocolate Eclair Day, which today is National Chocolate Eclair Day. I saw online, when you take graham crackers, put Cool Whip inside, and put another one on top, and then you have put chocolate pudding on top. Ooh, graham crackers and chocolate pudding, that's pretty okay. I did get my fix of huckleberry. In Montana, they like to take claim for all huckleberries of all time. And they have huckleberry milkshakes, which I have mentioned before on the show. They are amazing, and I enjoy them very, very, very much. But I also found a place that did a huckleberry pizookie, which is a big cookie with huckleberry on top, like huckleberry ice cream. I did not go for it because at the time, we were okay in the food department. But on the way out of town yesterday, they had a huckleberry compote and blue cheese burger.
Ooh.
And it was amazing. Or sorry, not yesterday, but 2 days ago. So yeah, no, I ended up going for it. It was very messy, but it was very good. I did bring you home a pineapple and a cherry blossom cider to try.
I like pineapple and cherry blossom.
I was trying to only have samples of those that I couldn't take with me in cans because I knew that you and I would share. And the cherry one looked so appealing that I ordered it later on in the meal, and then was like, no, this was one of the ones that was on the list that I could take home. What am I doing? I did exactly what I told myself I would not do. So. Now, Mel B says, I've never had huckleberry. It's basically like a slightly sour blueberry, and they're smaller. They're smaller, but they're good. Way to squeeze that one in there.
Yeah, that's a tough angle.
Sis said,
Worked
"Yum."
out.
I did enjoy it. I do have a picture of only the hamburger, and I already had taken a bite. I was so bad at taking photos of food like I usually am while out on the road, so I apologize. I have nothing for you, chat, in our Discord. So.
When you have a meal that you forget to take a picture of, but then you tell us about it, you should draw a picture and put that in chat.
Is that? I guess it's not cartography nor diagramography, right? So I can't have names do it.
It's cartoonography.
Who's our resident cartoonist?
Our cartoonographer.
Yeah, I could try to do that, but I would have a whole lot of food to draw.
That'll be your motivation to remember to take pictures.
Trying to think, like, what was all on the lineup. I had, we had breakfast, and I met up with my father while I was there, and my father had like this gargantuan biscuits and gravy dish that had a sausage patty that was the size of a double hamburger patty. It was nuts. Covered it in a bunch of gravy and poached eggs. That looked really good. I had a couple of good pancakes. I did exactly what you'd expect from someone from GMS. I took the food and
put it on a pancake,
which was good.
Nice.
I told you about the French dip last hour. Swiss cheese, grilled onions, and mushrooms. Very good. Homemade cheeseburger. On the Traeger had like a kind of a smoked burger, which is always good. And I think that's about it. I can't remember any other Any other noteworthy meals? Not a fan of gravy nor sausage from LB.
Sausage is yummy.
Gravy is a sauce. Sauces aren't dressings, and marinades are early to the party.
Did have some good marinades. Yeah, cherries are a big deal in the Flathead Valley of Montana. That's kind of where we spent most of our time. So I'm not surprised to see cherry blossom. Surprisingly, no pineapples are grown, though, in Montana.
No?
No. So they're all imported.
I always thought Montana was the pineapple capital of the world.
You know, it used to be, but then, of course, you know, the big pineapple degradation of Montana. Legendary. You might read it in a history book or something. Good news, I'm at 158 points. I forgot I scored this game. Get in there.
Couldn't get around him. Eight seconds left.
Never good when we lose, but that's okay. Gameplay does not matter. It is not guaranteed. In fact, the only guarantee is that we don't guarantee it.
And even that's iffy.
We're like the opposite of the Men's Warehouse, dude. You're gonna like the way your goals look. I guarantee it.
Maybe.
7:26 West Coast time. It is now 10:26 out east, 3:26 for those watching GMS in the Ukraine. Thank you, says you scored. Good job. Yes, I did. I put a goal into the net. Thank you for hyping me up.
Nice.
Appreciate it. Today we told you about some birthdays. Cyndi Lauper, Meryl Streep. I kind of discounted those two powerhouses kind of back to back. 74 for Meryl, 70 for Cyndi. Also told you how today the Game Boy Advance came out in the UK. And Ape Escape this day in 1999 made its debut. We talked about our name of the morning, which was Mars First Logistics. Also out today was Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine. We had some news about the Nintendo Direct. We'll recap that coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. Still on the way this hour. We have a story of watermelon snow turning mountains pink and red in Utah.
Arkansas's favorite harpsichord player.
I'm picturing Harry Clarence Styles running around the top of mountains just dropping watermelon snow.
Yeah. Like Johnny Appleseed,
yeah.
but watermelon snow.
Singing watermelon snow. It's probably exactly how it happened.
It's gotta be. There's probably a video in the story. We'll check it out later.
A fan of Hildart Duff and Harry Clarence Styles.
That's right. Hildart Duff is there for some reason too. I don't know.
She's holding the watermelon snow bucket.
You always need to have a holder. It's important. It's like a field goal unit. All right. This is from a website. Epicurious.com. What does Epicurious mean?
It's like curious, but epicurious. I don't know. I see it pop up all the time.
Oh,
Never questioned it before.
Maybe that's what it is. It's a mashup of epic and curious.
Could be.
Like epically curious. Well, Bob, is that a wacky or unique URL for our list of the day?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So you get credit for that if you're playing bingo. Esther Sung and Joe Sevier wrote this list for you in January of 2022. 10 types of onions and the best way to use them. Intro is there's more than one way to slice an onion, and there's more than one kind of onion to get to slicing. Below, find details on... Well, I'm not going to spoil it. Jeez.
Spoils, jeez.
Man, settle down there, article. A little too epic curious, if you ask me.
Spoiler tease.
All right. Number one on this list, we've heard of this one.
One.
This is a yellow onion. Some might call it a brown onion. And they are slightly sweeter than another kind of onion that likely is on this list, but they are interchangeable in recipes with said onion. Balanced flavor, not too sweet, not too sharp. They work well in a variety of cuisines and dishes. I mean, we've heard of a yellow onion before, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So perfect. So there you go. Yellow onion is number 1 on this list.
2,
Number 2 is a red onion, also known as a purple onion. These are the bright reddish purple skinned onions that are pretty hard to miss, and they're used frequently in raw form, like in salads. But they do have pretty sharp flavors in the onion family. So when you use them uncooked, use them sparingly. You can soften the taste a little bit by chilling the raw onions in ice cold water for 20 minutes before serving, and then rinse them under cool running water. They're also a popular choice for pickling, where the color diffuses throughout the onion slivers, turning them into a radiant magenta.
Radiant Magenta was the name of my band in high school.
3,
White onions on this list as well. So we're kind of starting out with some basic onions. This one is named for the color of its thin skin. White flesh has a taste that's more mild than, say, a yellow or red onion. Works well in tacos, enchiladas. They say it adds a pop of savory freshness to things like that. Also, for the same reason, this onion is a great choice for raw sauce preparations like salsa and guacamole.
4,
Number 4 is the sweet onion, with some varieties such as the Vidalia onion, Walla Walla, and Maui onions. These are sweet because they have a lower concentration of sulfur, allowing the sugar content to stand out. People who like onions but dislike the strong taste of some varieties will find sweet onions to be a good choice. These can also be eaten raw, and are used quite a bit. These are our go-to for grilling, because they almost get caramelized a little bit, and you get that nice flavor and texture for tacos and whatnot.
5,
Plus, being out in the Pacific Northwest, I mean, Walla Walla, sweet onions. I mean, come on now.
Walla Walla are the best.
Best thing since Hermes and watermelon. Number 5, we haven't...
The Montana pineapple.
We haven't talked much about this one today. We did mention it, but we haven't talked a lot about green onions, or scallions. They're packaged by the bunch. They have long, hollow, round green leaves shooting up from a small bulb. They're flavorful. Savory, fresh bite makes it a popular ingredient in East Asian cooking, as exemplified in the classic Korean pancake Paejeon. Also, some recipes may specify to use only the green section or the bulbous end. I think these are related to chives, by the way. And I used to eat chives like straight out of the garden. So
Nice.
yeah. Treat scallions rather as you would fresh herbs.
6,
Number 6, shallots. These small crosses between onions and garlic. Shallots are pretty tasty. They have a sweet but mild flavor with a pungent, almost garlicky kick and a bite that is still sharp when uncooked. They're used quite a bit in French cuisine, is also popular throughout Southeast Asian cuisine, and Indonesian recipes call for fried shallots. I use shallots quite a bit. It's part of the blackened pork chop meal that I make, and shallots have been like a gateway onion for our mother-in-law. She was not a fan of onions, but liked the shallots in my pork chop meal, and now eats onions a lot more in like tacos and stuff.
It's never too late to learn to like something new.
It's true.
Take it from Hefty, who's always liking things that are new.
7,
Poster child. Number 7 is pearl onions, which was, of course, the made famous by the ZZ Top song. She wore some pearl onions. Never mind, my lyrics are still there. It's funny because we brought up the net the other day, and when I was down with strep throat, I did end up watching the net. I apologize for not bringing you all to the watch party for it, but I had strep throat. Okay, I was just lying in my bed, hanging out. I watched it, and the Gibson makes an appearance in that movie, which is based on some sort of other movie, like Breakfast at Tiffany's, I think. It's a martini, but it's garnished with a pickled pearl onion, and thereby becomes the Gibson. You can even peel a small handful of these. It could be a chore, but cooks need not worry. Frozen, pre-peeled pearl onions are widely available and work well in many recipes.
8.
Nice. Number 8, leeks. The the copy says leeks look like scallions for giants. But the two are not interchangeable. The upper dark green leaves of a leek are usually tough and often discarded, though they make a great addition to your stock pot. Their pungent flavor is earthier than other onions and makes them a unique option. Leeks are grown in sandy soil, which means you'll need to cut them first and wash them second, since the sand can get trapped between the tightly coiled leaves. You can cut them into rings or simply drop slices into cold water, swish them around, and let everything settle. You could do stuffed leeks or a braised dish such as leeks vinaigrette. So it seems like these are also pretty versatile.
9.
They do look like scallions for giants. Number 9 is ramps, which I believe of this list is the first one I've never heard of. They also might be known as Tennessee truffles, wild leeks, ramsum, or of course, Isle des Bois, which I probably said right. Eaten raw, as in pesto, a ramp tastes strong, more like garlic than scallion, but if cooked, the flavor turns mildly sweet. The North American native spring onion is edible in its entirety, from the tops of its lily of the valley, like leaves and stems, all the way down to the bulb. Ramps have very short growing seasons and don't do well in storage, so you likely only find them at farmers markets for a short window in the spring, and thus, maybe that's why I've never heard of them, because they are not readily available. Could be.
1, 0.
Number 10 is cipollini or cipollini onions or Italian pearl onions. This is an Italian onion that doesn't look like this Italian onion doesn't look like cousins thanks to its flat top and squat shape. I like this list.
Squat shape.
But it does boast papery yellow skin reminiscent of many sweet onion varieties. And in fact, its taste is less acrid than that of its relatives, making it ideal for a side dish of creamed or glazed onions. The onion's small size and shape, they're also easy to cook and serve whole. You can try them roasted or grilled on skewers.
There you go. Maybe for kebabs someday.
Ooh,
yeah. All right, there you go. Top 10 onions as defined by Epicurious, which again, if you're playing bingo with us this morning and you have the wacky or unique URL square, you can X out that box. If you get bingo, do ! I got bingo. Sean will play you a ditty. And there's also a bonus one if you check out that full list from epicurious.com. That is your list of the day.
Nice. We learned a lot about onions today.
Yeah. Yeah, and according to Dungeon Master KJ, which, by the way, good morning and nice chat to you, KJ.
Nice chat!
Those are readily available, the ones I had, the ramps, if you're specifically looking for them.
Mm-hmm.
Is this going to be like one of those things where when I went to the Twilight movie, I'd never heard of it before, but the moment I left the Twilight movie, I saw everything that was advertising the Twilight movie?
Yeah, now you're going to see ramps everywhere.
Also, a missed opportunity for radio sales folks all over the world, because we used to call them radio ramps when we lead into a song. You could have been selling those onions forever. I mean, it would have been $1 million idea right there.
Then everyone would know about ramps.
Right. Good morning and nice chat to Awkwardish Panda.
Nice chat.
Says this morning, I hope everyone is doing well. Pickled red onions are hecking delicious. That's a good call. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
Also said Red Robin onion rings are the best onion ring next to my own homemade. So you heard it here first. Breaking news on this morning radio show that plays games. Awkwardish Panda is going to make us all onion rings. Thank you, Panda. That's very kind of you.
That's great.
If everyone would please put their mailing address in our Discord, those should be out as long as they are not going through our fulfillment team to you within a couple of days.
Nice. I had a really good idea during that list.
Okay.
We talked about shallots, right?
Yeah.
The gateway onion. The gateway onion. And we have been talking about onion rings. What if I took a shallot and made a whole bunch of baby onion rings?
Okay.
Might be really tasty.
Like almost like bite size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I have to do that.
I think it's worth the experiment.
I think so too.
KJ said, I love onions. My favorite onion thing is probably caramelized. They're a fantastic complement to most all savory meals. Panda says, I will literally feed whoever wants to pop over for food, just saying.
Nice.
Is this thing on? I said, Panda, you're going to have to ship them out to all of us. Sorry. This is about us, not you. Okay. Trying to make it easy. National Onion Ring Day is today on June 22nd, says nationaltoday.com. The nation celebrates the irresistible deliciousness of the onion ring, often by eating as many of them as possible. It is unclear when onion rings were first developed, but an onion ring-like recipe appeared in the 1802 cookbook, and another resurfaced in a New York newspaper in 1910. Texas-based restaurant chain Kirby's Pig Stand, which is one of the games we didn't know we needed in the Kirby entries, claims it played a big part in the onion rings creation, and fast food restaurant A&W helped make them more widespread. There is still an ongoing debate over who deserves credit for the snack's creation, and cooks also still argue about how to best prepare and serve onion rings for the most flavorful results. Some onion rings are even made from an onion paste as opposed to an onion ring itself. So, there you go. Onion ring things you didn't know. KJ says, let's make a smorgasbord of the all different onions in ring form. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this a lot.
Mel B said, we don't have a Red Robin, but the ones at DQ are delicious. Panda gave us a lol. Big Fat Fun said, curious about food, especially wishing to try new dishes and cuisines. See, this is what we're here for. Is sometimes food is our topic of the day. Sometimes food becomes the topic of the day. Either way, we help make you hungry.
What's for breakfast?
All right. 7:41 on this morning radio show.
You can news if you wanna.
That plays games. Here's what we're tracking at this hour. Earlier, we told you the story of a bear that got more than it bargained for, stealing some pork chops from someone's home, and then fell out a upstairs window and had to climb back in before exiting through the bottom. Now we have a story of watermelon snow churning mountains pink and red in Utah. The story comes to us courtesy of Ben Hooper of UPI. Mountain snow in Utah is churning shades of red, pink, and orange due to what experts said is a phenomenon. Phenomenon. It's called watermelon snow. Visitors to the mountains captured photos showing an unusual hue to the remaining snow, and scientists said it's a natural phenomenon. See how good the walrus, the heady thesaurus is for this story. Caused by a blooming green algae whose scientific name remains a mystery to this day.
No, I think it's in there.
Oh, there it is. I must have overlooked it. Are we talking about Chalmidomonas nivalis?
Yep.
Which is found in mountain ranges all over the world. Quote, the snow algae produce a pigment that basically darkens their cells and acts as both a protection against UV, so it protects their DNA and other aspects of their organelles from damage because they're in such a bright place, but then also it's a secondary benefit, causing their cells to absorb heat, which melts the snow around them, which allows them to actually access water because, you know, we are out here in a world of water right now, but none of it is accessible. Said this person. I read
I think that's the bacteria talking, or the algae talking. They're personifying the algae.
I'm pretty sure I said those words in the right order. Scientists said earlier this year that the amount of algae found in the western United States could be contributing to drought conditions. Quote, there's a lot of evidence now that shows that these algae, or algal, blooms contribute rather significantly to overall melt of snowpack around the West.
Oh, wow.
But then also, it has a secondary benefit of causing their cells to absorb heat, which melts the snow around them, which allows them to actually access water because, you know, we are out here in a world of water right now, but none of it is accessible.
Oh, man.
There you go. There's your at this hour story. Watermelon snow high, Utah. Our opponent is Rook Killer, and I don't know if that's referring to the demise of rookies in this game, but I did play chess with my son at the mall while we were on vacation. What that looks like is we went to a mall that when I was my son's age was at the height of mallness. You know, every store was full, and there were, you know, hundreds of people who went through the doors. And now we went to it in its dying days, because there was like 4 stores that were open, and we were one of 6 people in the mall. Keep in mind, my family is 4 strong. So, yeah. It was kind of disappointing, because I had hoped we would go in there and we'd find the arcade that me and Jeff of Ask Jeff used to play in all the time at that mall, and it's not there. But in the very back, in kind of the gloomy part of the mall, you know, like that part of Splash Mountain where the vultures were like, no, go back. That's kind of the part of the mall that we found.
Were there vultures there?
It was funny. There was actually vultures there that were like, no, you should get out of here. This is not a good place to be.
It's not too late. Return.
But they had taken some of the tiles and painted them black, as instructed by the Rolling Stones.
Nice.
And they had big chess pieces there, so we played chess. I got my son to the brink of checkmate a couple of times, and then my son switched gears and said we're going to play the version where we just make up how the pieces move. So
That makes sense.
Thank you, Rook Killer, for helping me recount my vacation. That's basically what my son was a Rook Killer. You know, the rook that moves 3 or 4 different directions in one turn.
He gets to make 2 turns.
It was more than that. There was one point where he was playing with the white pieces, I was playing with the black pieces, and there were 6 black pieces left, 2 white pieces, and all of a sudden that really switched gears in one fell swoop. Thank you, Sis, for the whoa good score. Our hype person, alive and well. Did you play any baseball while we were gone?
Yes. No. You were here last time I played. I played last Thursday, so, and then I was supposed to have a game last night, but I did not go because I was still battling whatever's going on in our house, and I didn't think exhausting myself with baseball was a good idea. So missed this week's game. I'll be back at it next week.
Sean went glove shopping,
though. Yeah, I had a couple things to pick up at the sporting goods store. One of them was replacing my 30-year-old bat bag, which had seen better days. So it feels nice to have a bag that's not falling apart. And so I perused the baseball glove section because, you know, it's fun to look. Although I have a glove that is in good enough working condition that I don't need to replace it. But I found the Mike Trout glove, and I play outfield, and I like Mike Trout, and I play on the Angels. So I was like, well, this one would make a lot of sense if only I had $450 to drop on a baseball glove. Ooh.
I didn't know baseball gloves kind of fit the same criteria that basketball shoes do.
Yeah, that's pricey.
Yeah, the more brand name that they are, the more expensive they get. Thank you. All right, after this we got sports.
It felt like a good glove, though.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Did it feel
Probably
like you were gonna
$50?
You were gonna trout?
I was miking all over the place.
Good morning, a nice chat to King Gray, who brought us breakfast tacos.
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
Surprisingly, did not have many breakfast tacos whilst out in Montana.
That's too bad. thought Montana was also known for that. Pineapples and breakfast tacos.
Yeah. The Pineapple State, as we're well known for. Get in there. I want another assist. Nice try. Hope everyone had a good time, though, whilst GMS was not available. We missed doing the show for sure, and it kind of sucked that we missed 3 shows the week before. But, you know, when we promise every weekday, what we mean by that is every Thursday and Friday. Yes! Get out of here. We didn't want you here anyway.
You got that score and you still have the monster, and our teammate in chat goes nom 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 nom.
All right, there you go. Sports.gaming MVP. I scored 326 points, so I scored so many over 100 that you can actually X out. Hefty didn't score 100.
You didn't score under 100 once.
That's right, because I am. When I left and I had my birthday, I was like, you know what? I'm no longer gonna score under 100 points in Rocket League now that I'm so much older and wiser.
Well, you're not helping anyone with the bingo, and I didn't wear red today, so here. There. I can kind of still hear.
Sean, you're wearing red?
What a good look. Is GMS under construction?
You didn't see the hard hat sign?
Now batting. Number 13. Sports.gaming. Gaming 13. Perfect. By the way, I guess we'll just do sports because you're wearing a batting helmet, so why not? It's 7:51 West Coast, 10:51 out East, 3:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It's time for sports. Sports brought to you as... Actually, wait. No, I'm not going to do our sports sponsor because we owe so many people bingo things, so I don't know who sports is brought to you by. You getting your batting gloves on?
I'm ready for sports.
We can tell you that whilst in Montana, I attended the Glacier Range Riders game. Independent league for Major League Baseball, the Pioneer League. And in that game... your Range Riders had the first Grand Slam in Range Riders history.
Nice.
No like fanfare, no round of applause, nothing. Wow. Get wrecked, Range Riders. You get nothing from us.
They were just teasing.
Woohoo!
Although this sounds like they're being chased by a horde of zombies.
All right, to try to help you out with your bingo cards, the Colorado Fireflies, our adopted minor league baseball team, to take the place of the Flames. Let's see what happened with the Columbia Fireflies. While I'm doing that, Sean's going to look up the Jersey Shore Blue Claws, which is our substitute for the Blazers. We've heavily researched these teams. Sean has to take the batting gloves off.
Typing was hard.
Now that he's on base. Oh my gosh. We're having like a weird bring Sean home type thing. So yesterday, the 21st of June, your Columbia Fireflies taking on FBG, which sounds like the BFG. It was canceled due to rain, so I'm so sorry. Good news, though. Today there's a double header because on Tuesday, the 20th, the game was suspended in the third inning. So,
and the New Jersey Shore Blue Claws, 2 games out of their 6-game series against Rome. Italy?
They're taking on the whole empire?
Yeah. They played Tuesday and Wednesday. Both games, they have won. 5-1 on Tuesday, 6-2 on Wednesday. Good job, Blue Claws.
That doesn't help, though. That the whole thing is they lose.
Correct.
Sorry.
So we'll go, if you have the Flames lost, we'll give you credit for the 18th of June when they lost to Faye 6-1. So, there you go. Sean, did the Mets win?
No.
All right, chat, did the Mets win? Let us know your answers right now. Meanwhile, holy cow, we have so many MLS scores to give you. Yesterday, Ribbonly and CLT. Just going to go with that. 2-2 tie. Middle, 1-0 win over Sin took care of Tor, 3-0. Oral beat Phil. Nope. Tied with 5. You got your glove on now?
Yeah, where am I batting? Been out in
John
the field now.
Allerud going on right now. Adel took care of Nick. Nope, that was also a 2-2 tie. Howe over Sj, 4-1. Law and Sickle. There's no L there. It's just sick. 2-2 tie. Lufk, 1-0 over C. Addix took care of Dal, 3-0. And Chai beat Poor, 2-1. There you go. There's your MLS scores. Did the Mets win? 10-8 was the score at Houston.
No.
They didn't win. They lost to the Astros 10-8.
It's too bad. Always pulling for the team against the Astros in that game.
Chris Emmy's Dodgers, though, beat your Angels 2-0.
Takes Ohtani to 6-3 on the season.
Must have pitched fine, 2 runs.
Yeah. But that's where going 2 hits. Not going to win any games.
I am JF Downs' D Tigers, a 9-4 win against Kansas City. And that is your sports.
Sports.
Sports brought to you by no one, because you need a bingo square. That's how we pay the bills around here, is we just completely ignore our sponsors. It's a really, really smart way to go about it. Sis says, I went to an Addicts game. It was my first soccer game ever. Let's go! Yes! Sports! Huge sports fan. Huge sports fan businesses. So, going for a walk, says Mel B. Chaos Thursday in full effect, says KJ. Drew Mega said lurking. It's busy workday, but to answer the question, my favorite onion thing is crispy, deep fried onion rings, tossed in paprika, salt, garlic powder, and cayenne pepper powder. Those sound spicy.
Those do sound spicy. Sounds good though.
Like you're eating a barbecue.
Smoked paprika is just barbecue.
John Allerud, by the way, former Blue Jays or Toronto Blue Pigeons, recently inducted to the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame.
Nice.
There you go. All right, next hour we'll play Nosy Little Fly, and also we'll see if the person floating from the balloons is still there. See if the monster is still hungry. So we have that coming up for you. All right, get out there, Sean. You go and get that at bat going. Let's go. Let's go. Woo!
I'm ready.
Do. Charge. Hour 3 is next. Gaming Morning Show. Or White Sands, a luxurious condominium where Patria's elite reside and where Cato's parents work. Zoe is one of the characters of Road 96. She comes from the rich side of the city, and her father works for the government. Cato, a character from Lost in Harmony, lives in the less privileged area. They're good friends, but that could all change quite soon. Their journey in Road 96 Mile Zero will challenge their friendship and everything they believe in. They say money doesn't buy happiness, nor friendship. These teens are dreamers, and they are going to learn where they belong. Will they remain friends? Road 96 Mile Zero, out today.
Well done.
Should we submit that to the Digix Art folks and see if they want to use it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. It's Fury. Who are they? Who?
Hey,
to jump into the owl's claws.
Hey,
Oh,
hey!
come back,
It looks
Owl.
like that gondola lift is working.
Hurry, let's catch it to get to the top.
Wow, this place has a great energy now.
Oh, this owl's taking me right there.
Well, how do I get up to one?
Oh, he's not going right.
Come here, owl.
The mathmatowel?
How do I get up to them?
I don't know. I got lucky one close to me.
No!
I'll come save you.
No, Cody!
No. Was it even on the show, or
It
was
was
it?
on the show, and since that day, Hollow has never forgotten. Oh, Lonnie is the name of the person who makes the TikToks. Thank you, Groggy. I mean, that was very useful. I just was not tracking. That's...
We have enough toilet paper.
What?
Good to know. This backstock update brought to you by Bob.
Maybe Bob's journaling too, voice-wise. I don't know. Quiet says, I'm so confused. So am I. Thank you, Bob, says Apollo.
You're welcome.
Everyone knows Bob does inventory on Thursdays. I think
Wood and copper and stuff. So
we took it all for our adventures. So I'm gonna see if I can eat this. Will
I
it give me
can
enough to
murder
heal?
this horse.
Nope. It will not. Don't murder Fred. I don't remember what we named him.
Definitely
Probably
Fred.
wasn't Fred. Probably wasn't Fred. Well, at least if I die here, I'm really close to the house.
What are these little symbols on the right side when I mount the horse? You're so close. You're so close. Keep running. Keep running. Get in here. Get in here. Should I hit you really quick?
I brought you something. It's my favorite wool. When you go to sleep.
Did you not find any of my stuff?
Oh, I found. Oh no, I didn't find your space. Gross. Whenever astronauts open the hatch, they smell a lingering trace of odor. Seems that space has a certain smell. Former astronaut Chris Hadfield agrees that it does smell like gunpowder or burnt steak, but also likens the smell to brimstone. Some describe it as a rather pleasant metallic sensation. Some also describe it as a mix of marshmallows, apples, and cat food.
Gross.
Ew.
5.
What do you think of the dinner time? Catching notes of marshmallow?
Delicious. Sweet vanilla-y.
I think I'm picking up some apples too.
Yeah, some like fruity flavors. Yeah.
And is that Meow Mix?
Gross.
5.
Dandelion. I found that clip from a couple of long times ago. The dandelion.
All right, Cal. You can come with me now.
I might pick up. Actually, this wheat doesn't look fully grown. Never mind.
Yeah, I think the wheat's all growing still.
Whee!
Come on.
Even back here? I think a couple of these. Anyway, whatever. I can wait for you. So should we go to sleep really quick and then...
Yeah, let me go try to feed these cows.
Did you see the cows are crying, man?
No, they're in water. They're splashing. They're having a good time. See, and now there's more of them.
It's a cow rave.
Yeah.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Once upon a time, we were both happy. Everything was fine and suddenly it leave. I was left behind, broken in pieces. Then you'd reappear. Sometimes we all feel a little afraid. We don't put our emotions on display. But I've gotta be strong. And I don't wanna know if you feel it too.
Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. And the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome to this Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here wherever you may be. It is Thursday, June 22nd, 2023, 6/22/23.
What I forgot?
No.
The music in Nosy Little Fly. It's so good.
Is there some accordion in there? Feed us a little more. That's good.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, nice work. Nice work. Huh. There you go. It's 8:06. That's Sports.Gaming. What kind of cup do you got there?
This is a cup. It says a 2018 dealer meeting.
Oh, yeah. Of all the dealer meetings I remember, that 2018 one?
Yeah, top notch. I do like this mug, though.
It looks like a camping mug.
Yeah, I think that's why I like it. It's even like pre-worn, like an old camping mug.
Reminds me of the one that Mike O used to or sent us that one time. Kind of that tin sound.
Yeah.
Also,
Good stuff.
still have my bottle of Dunkin' Donuts cold brew.
We're gonna try that.
Never gonna open that bottle. That bottle is gross. All right, we're gonna play "Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth." Or as Down says, "Show us your balloons." Whoa, that's a little forward, Downs. We don't just show our balloons to anyone, okay?
Oh, we're not supposed to.
Yeah, no. Take your time.
My bad.
We'll tell you what the streak is. Good morning and nice chat to everyone who's here this morning.
Morning to the final hour crew.
We're asking you about onions today. It is National Onion Rings Day, so we're asking what is your favorite type of onion. Thank you for all the answers today. We appreciate it very much. KJ is here. Businesses is here. I am JF Downs, as mentioned just a second ago here as well. Drew Mega, thank you for being along for the ride. Mel B on YouTube, appreciate it. King Gray with your breakfast tacos, always appreciated as well. Awkwardish Panda is bringing onion rings to everyone in the land, so thank you for that very much, Panda. Former guest of GMS, by the way. We've also seen the likes of... Hey, it's Brendan, Big Fat Fun, Gabe Pride this morning. Great to see you all. Appreciate it very much. And others who are listening and lurking. Scott Chick and the new bundle of joy, Sam Chick. It's great to have you with us as well. Groggy or Die is here in addition. And anyone else I missed, I think I saw Element very early on as well. And just now jumping in, RHS Jack.
Hello, FHC.
It's great to see you all. Thank you so much for being part of it. This morning radio show that plays games. Did that cover everything?
I think so.
All right.
I think we're all caught up.
Yeah, I haven't missed a beat. Can't hear a word I'm saying, but dang it, I'm able to tell you all of the stuff that's going on. So, your opinion, by the way, is the hearing thing is probably temporary. That hasn't changed in the last couple hours, right?
No.
Thank God. Okay. I have a phone call to make when I get off the air. All right, this can be fun. We haven't played in quite some time, so get your keyboards ready. It's time for Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
There you go. It's very easy to find out. 1,863 banked balloons, our all-time record. We're going to start with animals for our first category. And I think you're right. Look at the monster. Really get in there and look right at the monster. I think the monster is certainly a little bit more agitated than it used to be.
Yeah, he doesn't look very happy.
Is the monster's breathing a little bit heavier too?
Yeah, and his eyes are a little bit more slanted into the angry position.
Yeah. So I'm saying you can really tell. We have Elephant.
Now that's a big swing.
With an R, the guest from IMJF Downs.
R.
Sorry, R.
Correct.
From KJ. Downs took the big swing. And then said it's probably African elephant, which we've seen numerous times in this category, but the R is not in the right place, so
no,
it's not. Sis says, wonder what the scientific name for that monster is. I can promise you that it's not Chalmydomonas nivalis. It's not that. It's probably I am so hungrous person bloonsness. Did I just unleash like a spell that's gonna rise the evils of the earth back to life?
I think so. I found
it's Leviosa.
D. Ding ding ding.
People have given scientific names to mythical creatures. And this is the scientific name for the Kraken.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a scientific name for balloons?
I don't think so.
S.
What about, is there a scientificer name for helium? Because I'm assuming helium is already a scientific name.
A. Cha-ching.
What? All right, here we go. This monster is clearly Usurines balloonus latexicus heliumnus arch to this conugs. Perfect.
Nice.
Scientific. All right, is this like Antarctican?
I think it's still African and they just misspelled it.
There's an N from Downs.
N. Yes.
Osh. Nope. Well, it's got to be a T there, right?
T. No.
Never mind. Wow, 3 in a row, Mark's bingo card. Well, remember, for each mispronunciation, if your X is already in the square, you have to take the X out. We're making up rules as we go.
It's probably hedgehog.
Oh, Dungeon Master KJ, American. Oh, yeah.
C. E. M. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, yes.
Well, we got nothing from that for the other word.
What?
American buffaloed.
American eagle and.
Well, we need it's either O or U. So anyone want to guess U so that they can get the X on the bingo card? By the way, if you haven't played bingo, exclamation point bingo.
The word of the day is
blue. Blue. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Bingo.
Bluey. Huh. What's the dough hound? What? Oh, Fox. Wow.
Cracked.
And some way, somehow, we only lost 2 balloons.
Why was that so hard? Are we just rusty?
Maybe. I mean, we got hound, and we still, I still looked at it going, huh? And then everyone else was ready with fox. So,
Yeah.
because we're amazing.
Cracked.
All right, your prizes. Have you ever had a time where you needed some cranberries, and those cranberries helped you get over UTI?
Ocean spray is on your side. When you have an
Where your
UTI.
kidneys are. Which, by the way, did you know your kidneys are not right above your waistline?
Correct.
Yeah. Who knew? I had some pretty bad lower back pain. I was like, oh, I think my kidneys are in trouble. And my wife's like, they're not there. I was like, what? Because I remember the whole kidney punch era. People would hit you in the lower back, but they're not there. Huh.
Yeah, it's in your back where your spine and your ribs meet.
Yeah.
If you just kind of put your hand right over that area, that's about where your kidneys are.
From what kidney does Sean's gaming knowledge originate?
It's not from the one above your back or above your waistline. Panda says, because that should have been dog breeds. Yes, that would have been much easier.
Yeah.
Someone said underground. We'll go with the O from that. What the heck? What do we got to lose? Just balloons.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Bob's worried.
Bob, are you okay?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
In case you missed it, Sean earlier put all of Bob's food outside the box, thinking that the food would get into Bob's box, but apparently didn't realize you were supposed to set it inside the box.
Yeah, I made a boo-boo.
Bob's a little pissed off.
Ah, smelling through the box hole.
5-day-old sandwich probably smells pretty good.
Could be better. Brendan goes, trick question actually. Your gaming knowledge comes from your pancreas. Ah, that's right.
Yes. My middle kidney.
We have a guess of Winchesters. I don't know why I clicked the C, but here we are.
C.
This is places, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want like an E or an A?
EA Sports.
Oh, thank you, man.
E. Yes.
It's in the game.
It's in the word.
The game we're playing. It's in there. I believe that's an I from Brendan. Yes. And an R from Panda.
I. Correct. R. No. Now that's a big swing.
Oregon. Oh, no.
Oregon.
Oh my gosh, we have 4 balloons left, and I have concerns.
Yeah. We got a couple vowels.
S. Yes.
Wis. Consoda.
N. Yes.
I suddenly have a guess.
Yes.
Brendan's got it.
Oh.
And KJ.
The most magical place on Earth.
Cracked.
Downs guess businessins. That's good. That's how I say business is named after a couple of adult beverages. Let me tell you something, businesses. All right. 1,872 banked balloons, and we were worried for absolutely nothing. So.
Yeah. Piece of cake.
Okay, my captions have failed on me 4 times, and I just finally got them working again, and then it took yours away.
Yep. I'm on my last one.
Oh, are you really?
Yep.
All right. I'm actually on Austin's captions link. That's how desperate we are.
But don't tell
It's been a
Austin.
while.
Yeah. Yeah, captions have held out for at least one of us for a while, so. KJ says, ooh, BTW, did the door ring? I think so. Arturo is probably at the door. Meow.
I don't know if he is.
Okay, well, until we see Arturo, can you please show us placeholder Arturo?
Yeah. Okay. Come here, Arturo. Oh, are you sleepy? Oh, he's really tired. He's wrapped up in this blanket. No, it's okay, bud. You just stay asleep. Meow. Oh, hear how happy he is?
Right into the back of the walrus head.
I'm gonna put him back down so he can sleep.
Hey, would you actually put him down gently like you always do? Meow. Jack says, "Oh, for sure, there's folks who pronounce it that way, Cooch Street." So,
I saw a video on it was probably Instagram about the history of Cooch Street, and it's named after a man whose last name was Cooch, and where he's from, which I already forgot. OU is pronounced oo, so it's a I don't know. I was gonna say language thing, but it's already a language thing. It's a different language pronunciation thing.
KJ says you yeeted Arturo.
No, I set him down gently.
JG
Way over
Catsworth.
there.
877 cash
I
meow.
think you have a lawsuit on your hands.
877 cash meow.
Down says, "Woo, we didn't lose." No, we didn't. Thanks to you and Urigoon. All right, let's play our name of the month for the month of May. We picked Nosy Little Fly. Patreon subscribers, fulfillment is working its hardest to get you a chance to win that. But we really like the music from this game. It's really good. Recap the premise of Nosy Little Fly.
We're a nosy little fly, and let's see, where's the store page? There's the story goes, instead of moving sideways, you can head force to your character in any direction. You must manage your inertia in order to finish the levels. It is very funny and challenging. Are you skilled enough, though? I don't think that was much of a storyline, actually.
No, that just is a challenge.
Yeah. But yeah, we play as a nosy little fly. Actually, we play as multiple different flies. Which, didn't we just unlock one?
I think we were using Nightfly, but we really didn't like the way it affected your stopping ability.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the Nightfly, but the newbie little fly, that one was good.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Newbie Little Fly.
Yeah. Do we need a new hat or beard?
Wait, there's beards?
Yeah, there's beards. There's a nose.
Can we
with a
preview it?
mustache. No, it wouldn't let me. I get to buy it or not.
What are the other hat choices?
We got some different wigs. We got some ball caps. and
Ooh,
lots of top
go,
hats.
Can we go? Oh, there's a crown and earmuffs.
There is a crown.
No, I think what I want. Ooh, party hat fly. What the heck is that?
A raccoon head.
And what's next to it?
A Viking helmet.
Unless you all want to wait for the save for our raccoon head, I was gonna go that purple top hat with the yellow. No, it's higher than that. Yeah, the one with the yellow band right there.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, we're just going for it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's solid.
That's a proper fly now. So.
And then we'll get a little bit more, and we'll add this nose with mustache.
And then you got to have a trail. You haven't been playing with a trail this whole time, right?
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get some more sugar cubes.
It's a spicky situation.
Oh no, it's coming for me.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ow, there's your one bonk. You can't have another bonk.
Oh, with this fly, as long as I have sugar cubes, I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Checkpoint. I love it's like extra wincing when it has to go really super duper fast. Oh, the walls are closing in.
Nice.
There's so much clicking in this game.
Did we miss one?
No, you got three. You got three.
I got all three?
Yeah.
Man, counting to three is hard.
Oh my gosh. With my hearing messed up, that bass sound from it going into the portal is really loud. Oh, we're in the temple level.
Yeah. The Temple of Doom.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the feed me's. You have to really kind of take your time.
Oh, he got me.
Oh, it still cries on the way back up, even when it gets you.
He's just sad all the time.
Maybe it's not tears, it's fatigue.
Oh, it's
sweat.
It was a great effort.
Oh, I see.
Oh, look at that gold.
See, you remembered getting all three that time, and I was like, "Did you get all three?"
Oh yeah. See, only one of us can count to three at a time. Oh, is that that's the last one?
So, are we done with it then?
Yeah. Apparently, we're on to medieval, but I think we have enough for our. Oh, we have different ones though. Do we want? What color nose and mustache do we want?
I say you get the one with the yellow mustache.
This guy?
Matches kind of the front of the top hat.
Yeah. Do we want to go this black nose to match because we're a black fly? I wish we could preview it. I'm just going for it.
Okay.
Perfect. I love everything about it.
And because it's a newbie little fly, it still has its pacifier.
Yep.
The grunt is so adorable. All right, what are the things that can hurt us in this?
So far, nothing. All right, so how do we get over?
Can you just
How
go
do we
through?
get over
Maybe
to
they're
that?
maybe they're faux. They're not faux.
I went full force though. Can we go? Aha, we can go below. Okay, so do I just go straight up? Yes.
Now, do we have the beta fly?
We have to collect a few of those, and I don't know how many we need or how many we have.
I like your nobleness. You gave up a gold to go get that thing.
I had to save them.
Yeah. Bronze it is. Pacifier and a mustache is the combination I never knew I needed. I guess they made those, like, they make those for babies now, though, where you have, like, a pacifier, but then it gives the baby a mustache.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, is that a barrel cannon? Nope, it's just a stack of
Nope.
barrels.
Just a barrel, apparently. Ooh, there's water. That doesn't affect me at all.
Just taking a bath here. Sugar.
Mm.
Ooh, this is a checkpoint. It's like, that's a tough squeeze, but it's a checkpoint. Those rocks are deceiving because they look like they're in the front ground, not the background. That's right, I said front ground.
I like it.
Nice. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. It's like
I hope your ears are okay.
It's like the exact like whatever. How do you measure sound? Isn't it hertz?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
frequencies.
It's the exact Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Did you see the dead fly it has?
Yeah, he's eating it with a fork and knife.
Oh, this is terrifying. You're gonna die. Oh my gosh.
No.
Look at all the dead flies. This is so sad. There's another one on the bottom.
Thought for sure the star was gonna be up there.
How many are those ears or extra eyes?
On the spider?
Yeah. Are we
So
just gonna gloss over?
Oh, those are extra eyes.
Are we just gonna gloss over all the dead flies? We're passing.
Yeah, if I think about it, I'll have to face my own mortality.
That's dark.
Yeah, it's a spooky spider. Oh, what?
Oh, see?
We're gonna have to fight ants.
Oh, those aren't bees. Those are ants. Yes, I knew that.
Yeah, bees don't use catapults.
Don't be ridiculous, Hefty. War is brutal, says Brendan. Great sound design again. Elusive sugar cubes. Still more water that does not affect you.
Yeah, just there for show, I guess. I thought it'd like alter my path a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
But nothing.
The great ants versus fly war that we didn't know was a thing.
I mean, it can't be a worse movie than Ants.
Yeah, because you can even go in that water, right?
Yeah. Oh, that changes the music.
Are you back floating?
Ah. Oh, that was a close one.
Oh, because those are fly traps.
Ow.
You like how it took me about 30 times of watching them and realizing, oh, that's what kind of plant that is? I like
You
how
got
it's
there
just
in
like,
the end, though.
look at that itty bitty one. It's just like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
If you were a real spike, you could reach me.
Are you taunting the spike?
I'm waving my butt at him. You can't get me. You can't get me.
This game has a lot of like continuing playability.
Yeah, there's some replayability here. If we run out of levels, we'll just have to go back and get golds.
All right, here you go.
Next week.
Time to face the ants, or just their catapults. They don't actually try to fight you at all.
Good thing he has terrible aim.
Some would say it's predictable terrible aim.
Miss me.
Oh, wouldn't that be great if it destroyed their own catapult?
that would be great.
Oh, the catapults can hang from the ceiling. What a twist.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, jeez. I would like to kind of know. Whoa! What a dive! I'd kind of like to know, what do the ants have in this battle? Like, what are they trying to do?
Right. Why are they so angry at me? Nice. Slow and steady.
All right, last call for your favorite onion thing. We've asked you about that. What is your favorite onion thing? It sounds like onion rings are there. We've also had a lot of votes for the crispy onion straw type things. So all in all, a pretty. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of death coming your way here soon. Oh, wait.
Answer getting or ow, ow.
Go back. I think down that purple thing. Is there anything in there? Nope.
Just death.
What is that purple stuff? Is that the remains of Grimace? What was his name? Yeah, I think Grimace from McDonald's.
Yeah, I think Grimace is right.
It's like pinball.
These swords are terrible at pinball. Uh-oh. Worth it.
Still alive, just like you'd expect. Man, so by the end of this medieval level, you're going to get swords, catapults, and the terrifying spiders.
Ew. Yeah, I didn't like the spider. I missed.
Good thing that one doesn't move. What is that sound?
It's like clockwork.
Right. Or someone's breathing and about to deliver a baby. Oh, jeez. Did you just kind of get scooted?
No, no, I was easing it through.
Gotcha.
I missed one.
Oh.
Somewhere in that scary part. Not going back for it.
Now we got fire.
Are the ants? It kind of looks like they're fighting each other here. Are we getting caught in the middle of like an ant-on-ant battle?
It's like an RPG.
Do you think there's anything under that? No, I don't think so.
All right, so first attack. Yeah, maybe you are just caught in the crossfire. Jeez. These are the fastest moving sugar cubes in the whole game.
They're really quick.
Jeez. What? Did you see the fly and the spike? That was brutal. Yeah, I think you're caught in the crossfire. Don't you remember the rule? Stay out of the crossfire.
I thought I was supposed to get caught in the crossfire. Oh, now there's arrows.
And they're shooting their own catapult for some reason. Was the lever for blowing up the door?
I think so. I would expect the door to just open, but instead it blew up.
Your princess is in another castle. Good morning to Keith Antony. Speaking of ants, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. It is the Thursday edition of the show.
Hello, FHC.
Vacay was fine. It's just that every day since I've turned 40, I have some sort of new ailment. So, yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. But why did you have to bring up the biggest toy scam of the 90s? Crossfire was terrible. What are you talking about? You just got to stay out of the crossfire. Watch out for the crossfire. I never actually owned it. Jeff had it, but I never played it. So,
Did Jeff like it?
oh yeah, Jeff stayed out of the crossfire. I like how they're like itty bitty little swords.
They're just little bitty swords.
Just a little,
I'm gonna cut you.
just a little bitty dagger. I bet you can squeeze through that gap.
Gotta play it safe.
All right, we should have time for one more. You'll get
I
caught
only got
in the
one star. No, I got 3. It's just enough.
crossfire. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here's the boss levels.
Oh,
Oh jeez.
oh,
Oh
he's
jeez.
right in the way. Oh no.
Are you trying to juke the spider? Oh, you just got eaten. At least it doesn't like eat you in the game.
Yeah. Oh, it's so.
Oh, those are its mandibles. I was thinking it was its like mustache.
Mustachables.
Yeah. From the makers of Crustables. It'll get caught in your mustachable.
Oh, he bullied me.
Oh, that was post or pre-checkpoint too. Wow.
Yeah.
At work on a lunch break, working till 11 p.m. UK time, which is 6 hours from now. Well, I hope you have a good time working in the UK.
Doodle-doo. All right. Oh, that's the thing.
Oh. All right, last crack. Otherwise, we have a cliffhanger for next Thursday's show. Rapidly clicking, rapidly clicking, rapidly clicking. Oh, you lose all your sugar cubes when you die.
Yeah.
That's
So when I
brutal.
get hit, I lose. It's kind of Sonic rules. As long as I have a sugar cube, when I get hit, I won't die. I got it.
Nice, nice. Where's the checkpoint? Right there.
There
Thank
it
you.
is. All right, we're gonna get some momentum.
You were just trying to pick the right side. Oh
Yep.
no, we picked the wrong side. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I was clicking off the screen.
Oh no, we're just gonna push forward.
Ah,
Oh, thank goodness. You're all right? You gonna make it?
that was hard.
Yeah. Why does the spider look like Dr. Eggman from Sonic?
I don't know.
Maybe this is some sort of like post or pre-Sonic world. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Could be. There we go. Just let the spider be front and center.
What are you looking at? Oh, what are you looking at? I don't know. Give me that side eye. Stacked spiders. All right, there you go. We did it. That is your game name of the month for the month of May. Nosy Little Fly. You can find it wherever video games are sold. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's now 8:43 West Coast time. It's 11:43 out east, 4:43 for those watching GMS in the UK.
Doodle-doo.
Why does that spider look like Dr. Eggman? Also hard to breathe around that mustache and pacifier combo. That's true, yeah. You're not getting enough oxygen intake.
It's true. It's true. That's a lot to get through.
Yeah, that's probably the reason for it. All right, we're in pretty good shape, except for captions, so we'll go the rest of the way without captions. That's okay. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show? We have Billy Thundergun nominees coming up in a moment as well. Right now, once again, for the video game headlines of the day, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, June 22nd, 2022, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. Get out of here, Walrus. Always hanging out in the newsroom. We talked this morning about the Nintendo Direct that happened yesterday. A lot of stuff was announced during the Direct. It was a pretty good one, so it's worth checking out if you haven't done so already. But if you'd just like to know things that we're excited to hear about that was announced during the Direct, just stay tuned. First up is a new Super Mario Brothers 2D platformer. Super Mario Brothers Wonder is going to happen in October. October 20th it will release, and super excited about that game, and it being co-op. Hopefully it's online co-op and we can play some of that on the show together. It'll be fun. Maybe we'll have to find 2 people that want to play with us. We can go 4 wide. That could be fun. We also talked this morning about the remake of Super Mario RPG. It is getting a facelift and will come out for the Switch in November on the 17th. It's a collaboration between Nintendo and RPG specialist Square. Launched on the Super Nintendo back in 1996. And now it's getting remade for the Switch, which is very exciting, as it is a game that I've never played, that I'd like to play, that I've just never gotten around to. So this is a good excuse to do so, especially with some upgraded graphics. So excited for that in November. There were a bunch of other things announced during the Direct that you can find a full list of in the story that I just linked in chat. Some of the highlights include a bunch of stuff that's getting ported over to the Switch, some new details about Pikmin 4, which is releasing on July 21st. Some new DLC for Mario Kart 8, including a new course and a bunch of new racers. And a Princess Peach game, which we'll learn more about soon, I'm sure. So lots of cool Nintendo stuff coming out as we kind of do our final grand tour of all the Nintendo properties for the next couple years as the Switch wraps up its life cycle and we get ready for whatever is coming out next. Out today we had some highlights such as Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine out on the PlayStations, the Xboxes, Switch, and PC. But our most prestigious award of Name of the Morning this morning went to Mars First Logistics out on PC.
Meat Machine one's still good. I'm kind of disappointed that you knew so much about it, but that doesn't mean that we can't play it down the road. Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine. Also liked Nimbus Infinity today.
Some good ones.
All right, chat, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What is something you learned from today's show? We appreciate that. As always, Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. I think I'm open to any nominations you want to bring forth while I think about some of mine.
I think I'd like to nominate KJ for our idea of a smorgasbord of all the different onions in ring form.
Okay, we could do that. Also, KJ's idea to yeet Arturo, which was definitely what KJ wanted, and asked us to throw Sean's cat.
I'm here to fulfill people's wishes.
Honorable mention to Panda, who also offered to cook onion rings for everybody and send them out, not using fulfillment because they would never get there in time.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
Also, honorable mention to Brendan, who remembered the whole pancreas thing, so that's good too. So. Also, I have a takeaway that's pretty okay. I'll share that with you in just a moment. Congratulations to KJ for yeeting Arturo and for offering the smorgasbord of onions.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Congratulations. All right, we're going to get to takeaways that are pretty okay after the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day.
Toot toot. Or under 100 once.
That's right, because I am, when I left and I had my birthday, I was like, you know what? I'm no longer going to score under 100 points in Rocket League now that I'm so much older and wiser.
Well, you're not helping anyone with the bingo, and I didn't wear red today, so here. There. I can kind of still hear.
Sean, you're wearing red?
What a good look. Is GMS under construction?
You didn't see the hard hat sign?
Now batting. Number 13. Sports sports.gaming.gaming13. There you go. There's your clip of the day. Sports.gaming bringing in the red batting helmet, originally to help you with bingo, and before we know it, helping us construct GMS.
Yeah, it has dual purpose.
Gotta work on those headphones, though.
Bingo.
Congratulations on the bingo. If you have a bingo, you can always do ! I got bingo. Businesses is now qualified to win a $10 gaming gift card on this upcoming Monday's gaming morning show. So there you go. All right, takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from today's show? And then we are going to send you over to 16-Bit Ninja. It's a follower-in-law of ours. Hey, I'm the 16-Bit Ninja. I've been gaming since I was 5. My first game was Space Invaders, and I'll play everything but sports.
Sports?
Unless it's Mario Sports.
Mario sports are fun.
Be so kind as to say good morning from GMS. All right, we have that coming up for you. We'll have the best moments from today's show on the way as well. Sports.gaming, what is your takeaway? That was pretty okay.
My takeaway we learned during our list of the day, and that's the fact that leeks are scallions for giants.
Scallions for giants. That was a great line there. Mine is Urigoon. If anyone would like to visit us in Urigoon, then you can. I really hope it's Sis who brought that to our attention, because then the whole time that Sis is out here visiting us, we can show all the highlights of Urigoon. So.
Urigoon.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow as we are Monday through Friday, except for when we're on vacation, at GamingMorningShow.tv. For Sean Frost and everyone who made it possible, I am Hefty Goof. A lot of fun. Stay tuned. Best moments from today's show, and then we will send you somewhere on Twitch if you're watching there. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Bigger. Those aren't big enough for you? Damn. They're gigantic. And also, where do those onions come from?
The onion store?
Because onions don't actually grow that big, do they?
They can, yeah. Wow. And then it's the way it's cut and then fanned out makes it look bigger.
Interesting.
It's how you trim it.
We're getting behind the scenes secrets about the Outback Steakhouse that you never would have gotten anywhere else. Sean's like, I don't actually work at the Outback Steakhouse. I just play one on TV.
I am not affiliated with any backs. I guess I am affiliated with backs.
Yeah, that's true.
Not Outbacks.
Well, you put them in backs. Salsa and guacamole.
4.
Number 4 is the sweet onion, with some varieties such as the Vidalia onion, Walla Walla, and Maui onions. These are sweet because they have a lower concentration of sulfur, allowing the sugar content to stand out. People who like onions but dislike the strong taste of some varieties will find sweet onions to be a good choice. These can also be eaten raw and are used quite a bit. These are our go-to for grilling, because they almost get caramelized a little bit, and you get that nice flavor and texture for tacos and whatnot.
5.
Plus, being out in the Pacific Northwest, I mean, Walla Walla, sweet onions. I mean, come on now.
Walla Walla are the best.
Best thing since a Hermes and watermelon. Number 5. We haven't
a Montana pineapple.
We haven't talked much about this one.
This is the scientific name for the Kraken.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a scientific name for balloons?
I don't think so.
S.
What about, is there a scientificer name for helium? Because I'm assuming helium is already a scientific name.
A. Cha-ching.
What? All right, here we go. This monster is clearly Usurines balloonis latexicus heliumnus arch to this conugs. Yeah. Yeah, captions have held out for at least one of us for a while, so. KJ says, ooh, BTW, did the door ring? I think so. Arturo is probably at the door. Meow.
I don't know if he is.
Okay, well, until we see Arturo, can you please show us placeholder Arturo?
Yeah. Come here, Arturo. Oh, are you sleepy? Oh, he's real tired. He's wrapped up in this blanket. No, it's okay, bud. You just stay asleep. Meow. Oh, hear how happy he is?
Right, to the back of the walrus head.
I'm gonna put him back down so he can sleep.
Hey, would you actually put him down gently like you always do? Meow.